Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Mick Alphanine. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you could, please click that like button, turn it into a rocket, and send it to the moon. We're going to the moon. Already buying those dips and buying those corrections have made many of you thousands upon thousands of dollars, didn't it? Didn't it? I know you. So those of us who are holding a lot of lumens, some of you are holding even more lumens than I have. When we had that little upswing, I know you checked your accounts and you saw how many thousands of dollars you made, right? It was like this, boom, it was there. And you took profits. That's why we had a little bit of a down tick, a little bit, right? You're going to have these corrections and people are taking profits. That is not a bad thing. That's a good thing. But I would personally always have a bag to the side for when we have that parabolic run. We haven't seen anything yet from XLM. And here's why. Let's get right into it here. We have an article, and I wanted to cover this like a week ago, but I didn't get an opportunity to. Here we go. This is by Arjit Sarkar, and it's on Cointelegraph.com. And the article states, Stellar blockchain remittance corridor to power Thailand, Europe payments. Now, remember, in Europe, we already have long legs in Europe, working with a multitude of their banks. The oldest bank in Europe was working on a CBDC project, testing their CBDC, utilizing the Stellar blockchain, XLM, okay? So we have long legs in Europe, and we have a few more things going on in the European sector. But keep that in mind when we're talking about 600 million possible customers right now that XLM will be able to access. I believe this is through the Velo wing of Interstellar and Velo through Mike Kennedy. Mike Kennedy is who runs Interstellar. Okay, they utilize the XLM blockchain, the protocol, and they promote it everywhere around the world. They've been doing a great job. And Mike Kennedy now runs Interstellar as well as Velo. All right. So this is through that wing of the Stellar blockchain. And they are accessing up to 600 million customers. And get this, 27. They will be connecting 27 European countries. That's unbelievable. And there is major money to be made there, which means that price of the price of XLM could experience a pretty good upswing at some point. It depends on when they have this up and running, when they're going to be utilizing this, of course. Who knows when that is? I'm pretty sure Interstellar, if you follow their Twitter, hopefully they're going to keep us updated. Velo, I hope they're going to keep us updated. But whenever that's up and running, we may stand to see a pretty powerful upswing once all of that XLM is being utilized. Now, let's get into the article. Cross-border remittance currently stands as one of crypto's best use cases that will thrust it into mainstream finance. Running parallel to this trend, a new partnership between Velo Labs and two financial institutions has now resulted in a $17 billion remittance corridor between Europe and Thailand. $17 billion stands to be poured into XLM. 17 billion. That's significant. This is an important step towards where we want to end up. We have to take these steps one step at a time, and then it turns into a sprint. Okay, this is huge. This is very good in my opinion, my humble opinion. Let's continue on. Using Velo Labs blockchain-based financial protocol, local financial institutions, Tempo Payments, and Bitaza will host the cross-border remittance service connecting Thailand and 27 European countries. That's unbelievable and very, very good. The corridor will be hosted on Stellar blockchain and will make use of Velo tokens and Velo digital credits for the on-chain transactions. The new corridor will be serviceable for around 600 million customers across the Southeast Asian nations and Europe. The announcement said that all three partner companies intend to deliver a faster and cheaper money transfer option by relying on their respective networks. Just last month, the Bank of Thailand issued a warning against crypto holdings, citing risk including money laundering, theft, and price volatility. The BOT, Bank of Thailand, also raised concerns about the widespread use of crypto, asking users to avoid paying in crypto for goods and services. The Bank of Thailand also plans to involve agencies such as the Securities and Exchange Commission to ensure that they digital assets do not pose extensive risk to the general public or the economic financial system. Now, why is that important? It's very important because they're not going to have any problem with XLM. There's a couple of protocols they're not going to have a problem with. XRP, they're going to get cleared. This is just, believe me, I firmly believe, right? I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but XRP is ISO 20022 certified already, all right? They have been working closely with the SEC for years. I think they're going to be cleared at some point. The case is going to be over. They comply in almost every possible way. They are a safe crypto, safe. XRP, they're not going to have, no one's going to have a problem with XRP. No one's going to have a problem with XLM, and no one's going to have a problem with Algorand, in my opinion. And that's why these coins, these protocols are so important, because when regulations come down, and I've been saying this for a long time, when regulations come down, a lot of the other crypto are going away. They're done for, deleted. It's over for them. And a lot of that money is going to be pouring into the crypto that are safe, like XRP, XLM, that follow regulations. Algorand. Why is that important for holders, people who are in early now? And yes, getting in now is still pretty early. It's still pretty early, because those who are in early now are going to see insane profits once all the other crypto, right? Should those other crypto go away, all the other crypto, when they go away, that money is going to flow into the safe coins, regulated coins. And people are going to see, like, if you're a profit taker, you're going to see probably insane profits. Do you see the profits we're already able to take right now? Which is the tiniest upticks. We're able to take pretty good profits. If you're holding a good amount of coins, we're able to take some pretty good profits. And if you're a holder, you're still seeing how the fluctuations, the substantial amount that you're making in fluctuations, even though it might go away if you're just holding, because you're going to experience a little correction as people take profits. But you see the potential. It's unbelievable. If you look in the stock market, they're not seeing gains like that at all. Like, in one day, you might, just from a couple of cents raised, you might experience a couple $1,000s, a couple dozen $1,000 in profit, just from the smallest raises. So imagine $17 billion pouring in, money pouring into Algorand, XRP, and XLM. It would be mind-blowing. Not to mention the CBDC projects that we can't really discuss too much about at this current time, because they've signed so many non-disclosure agreements that once those are up and running, we have regulatory clarity. That's going to add quadrillions of dollars to the already or the coming substantial amount of capital that's flowing through XLM, XRP, and Algorand. Keep this in mind. We're playing here a game for the big money. Now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it, and I'm very excited about XLM's future, and big things are coming. I told you guys, there's a lot of things happening. As you can see, they're starting to unfold a lot of very, very interesting happenings with XLM. There's a lot of factors and a lot of individuals involved with the utilization of XLM, because they are decentralized. So you have companies like Velo, you have companies like Interstellar, then you have the Stellar Development Foundation. There's so many entities utilizing Stellar. It could come from anywhere. So there are movements being made on multiples of fronts. We have to keep this in mind. The potentiality is great, and the potential for there to be a massive parabolic run is still in play, like you wouldn't believe, And there are events on the horizon. If certain deals go through, if certain, I'll just say, mechanisms function the way that they're supposed to, right? With certain entities that are utilizing XLM, can't talk too much about certain things. But if they go through, if they happen, my goodness, what is about to happen will be mind-blowing. You see, I'm making eye contact directly with you. What is about to happen will be mind-blowing. And A lot of people who didn't get in early will be left behind. See, now I don't have to be concerned about that. I'm an AHAB investor, so I'm not taking profits on these little upswings. I don't have to pump anything up. If you buy it, you buy it. If you buy XLM, that was your own choice. If you don't buy it, that's your own choice. I'm just here to provide information. That's all. What you do with it is up to you. I know what I'm going to do with it. I'm here to make the big money. Big money. And that's all I'm here for. So, until next time, let's get to the money.